Thanks for tuning in. I'm the Gangster Nerd, and I'm about to educate you on SCP 650. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-650 is to be stored in a lockable room at least 4 meters by 4 meters, with comfortable lighting. It must remain under constant surveillance by no less than 3 personnel. Observers are to position themselves so that the SCP and at least one additional observer are in their line of sight at all times. Observation via remote method such as security camera is permissible so long as concentration is not broken at any time. This method should only be used in case of emergency or due to the possibility of accidental loss of sight. SCP-650 is a black statue of a stylized humanoid about 167 centimeters tall. The statue does not possess hands or facial features. The limbs taper off into rounded points, and the head is a smooth surface all around. The default posture while under observation has the statue reaching upwards, head tilted as if facing the sky. Composition of the statue is currently undetermined. Materials testing has yielded inconclusive and contradictory results. If the statue is not being observed, it will relocate itself to a point immediately behind whomever is in the containment site and assume a threatening posture. No noise is made during this relocation process, so the precise method of locomotion is yet unknown. The relocation point and posture are typically close enough to induce an automatic fight or flight response in the observer once they turn around and see it. However, it should be noted that SCP-650 has not yet shown any signs of active aggression or hostility. Based on trial responses that varied the amount of time between breaking and reestablishing line of sight, its purpose does not seem to be to attack but to merely startle. The reason for this is unknown, and no further research is pending to determine its motive. While the primary method appears to be triggering a startled reaction via close proximity, the SCP has also shown varied other postures in the presence of observers who have become used to its effects. In the case of these observers, the statue has assumed other postures a comfortable distance away, including reclining on the table, sitting on a chair, and in one instance, huddled in a corner as if terrified. Given that the observers who reported these postures also mentioned that they were left feeling uneasy, it is theorized that this may simply be a secondary method of generating reactions. Addendum. On date. Object upgraded to Euclid class after statue somehow managed to appear on the other side of sight and manifest directly behind Dr. in his office. Additional observational measures are to be put into place preventing future accidents. Researchers note, I don't give a flying rat about the budget. Keep this thing contained. Turning around in a dim office to see this thing a half-inch away from your nose is guaranteed to take years off your life. And given what we deal with here, we don't have too many to spare. Doctor. Okay, so it's a statue with a really good sense of humor. I like it. I don't want one, but I do think it's cool. Right. I'm Walt, the most gangster nerd on YouTube, and I will be seeing you soon enough.